So Maria will be our first speaker. Her name is Maria Fierst. Is that correct? Maria? I should have asked you that before. Maria Fierst is the Capital Health Wellness Center manager and a certified personal trainer. At Capital Health, she develops exercise and wellness classes for our patient populations, as well as our employees. Prior to coming to Capital Health, she worked as a personal trainer with a concentration of working with special population clients. For example, clients with cancer, MS, Parkinson's, autism, and Down syndrome. Prior to her fitness career, she was in sales and marketing for Pepsi and Nabisco in New York. Fun fact, Maria is a recently retired competitive jump rope coach. Tonight, Maria will discuss the benefits of yoga and Tai Chi and how these practices can make a positive change in strength, flexibility, and positive mindfulness. Thank you so much, Maria.
So hi, everyone. So I'm Maria Fierst. That's how it's pronounced. I'm the Wellness Center manager. The Wellness Center is kind of a small unit in the Capital Health Hopewell Hospital. We do exercise classes for our Capital Health patients and employees. At this time, we do not offer classes to the public, but we're working on additional offerings in the future, so stay tuned for that. So tonight we're doing a holistic exercise sampler, and we hear that term holistic a lot, and it really refers to exercise movements that positively impact the body and the mind. So we're looking at the whole person, and the goal is achieving physical fitness through different combinations of both mental and physical avenues. So that's what you want to keep in mind while Robert and Maureen are going through their specific modalities. So today we're going to experience two types of holistic exercise options, and two that I think are very popular right now, Tai Chi and yoga. Both of the instructors that are going to be working with you today are instructors and employees at Capital Health, where they teach. So I'm very excited that they are here with us today, and you're going to hopefully join in with them if you have space in your house to, and not just watch, but hopefully you'll be able to join in. But these exercise options are beneficial for everyone. So men and women, people of all ages, everyone has stress these days with how the world has changed in the last couple of years. And both of these modalities help with stress reduction. So I want you to keep that in mind, as we're going through this. And the way it helps is that it increases serotonin and endorphins in our brains, which make us feel better. And you'll feel that right while you're doing it. It's an immediate reaction from your body that makes you feel better. So it also helps with self-esteem. Both of these modalities also help with sleep, and who doesn't need better sleep? But I'm going to talk about both of them separately. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Tai Chi, since that's what we're going to experience first. Many people haven't tried Tai Chi, and I've only tried it a couple times. So hopefully I'm going to get a chance to jump in a little bit with Robert as well. But Tai Chi is a form of martial arts with an emphasis on slow movement, deep breathing, and the physical and mental balance. It helps with stress reduction, as I just said, and it strengthens the total body. It works on balance, so a reduction of falls, that time when you don't know that there's a curb there. It helps with your agility and flexibility, and it helps with flexibility through improved joint movement, or full body movement, or full joint movement, and you'll see that today. It also is a muscle strengthening. It's gentle, so again, anybody can start it at any age, and it helps with concentration. So it's that slow movement that helps create calmness in your mind. Again, better quality of sleep, and it helps lower blood pressure. And now I'm going to switch to the benefits of yoga. And I want to start with saying that yoga isn't just for women. I think people have this preconception that they think that yoga is just for females. And hopefully there are men out there that are going to participate today and that they see this as an option, and an option for increasing strength and also flexibility. So it's got some of the same properties as Tai Chi, where it's helping with balance, it's helping with strength, it's helping with flexibility. You can start it at any age or any fitness level. And anybody that starts can start with a basic or gentle yoga class, and then know that you can continue to build and do advanced postures and challenge yourself in the practice if you continue with it. It's also a great complement to other forms of exercise. So if you walk or run or bike or play tennis or weight lift, it's a great complement to those modalities. And again, it helps with relaxation, it helps with chronic pain, it helps with lower back pain, arthritis, headaches, carpal tunnel syndrome. Again, lowering blood pressure comes in again, and a reduction of insomnia. So we got sleep help everywhere here. So both Tai Chi and yoga help with managing stress. And we know stress reveals itself in many ways. Sometimes it comes in like back or neck pain, sleeping problems, headaches, inability to concentrate. So these are the things that we would like to show you these modalities as hopefully a help in helping your overall being to create calmness, relieve stress, and relax the mind. So at this time, I'm going to move the camera, so bear with me as I move it. Robert's going to come on and he's going to demonstrate Tai Chi, and then Maureen's going to come on for the end of our program and go through yoga. So hopefully you have a space in your house where you can stand and move around, and we're going to get started now.
So I'm just going to introduce Robert for a little more formally here. So Robert Langley currently teaches Tai Chi at Capitol Health in Hopewell, New Jersey, and at the YMCA in Hamilton, New Jersey. He started his Tai Chi Chuan training in 2014 and began teaching in 2019. Robert received his Black Sash in May 2021 under the leadership of, excuse me, my pronunciation here, Sifu Tony Jackson. His skills include a black belt in Kempo martial art and Black Sash in Tai Chi Chuan. He continues to train 3 days per week with Sifu Jackson and looks forward to receiving his second degree Black Sash in 8 to 10 years. Thank you very much, Robert.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I'm going to just share with you just a little bit of Tai Chi tonight, but mostly I want you to get out of this is your breathing, your relaxation. Breathing is such an important part of our everyday life. And I don't know if you realize it or not, but we take about 25,000 breaths a day. We should be taking 12. If you recall, when a baby sleeps, you see their stomach expand out and it goes in. We should be doing the same thing. You can do Tai Chi even if you're confined to a chair. So what I'm going to do first, I want to just start with some breathing techniques. So if you're sitting, I want you to sit with your back straight, feet flat. If you're standing, the same thing. Feet are shoulder width apart. And I just want you to relax your shoulders. And I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to inhale. And when you do, inhale through your nose, out through your nose, tongue at the roof of your mouth. You should feel your stomach expand out and retract. So here we go. Ready? Okay, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. The next breathing we're going to do is called water, whiskey, and fire. This one is good for building your strength, your breathing energy, and also will help you sleep at night. So that one is, we're going to inhale 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Whiskey, we're going to inhale 4 counts in, but we're going to count out 8 counts. And then fire, we're going to suck it in and push it out real hard. So here we go. Ready? Okay, we're going to inhale, and I'll do the counting. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to do whiskey. In, 8 counts out. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to do fire. Now we're going to sip air in through our nose, push it out real hard through our mouth, a count of 10. It goes like this. Okay, here we go. Ready? Start. Again, start. One more, start. Very good. Now, I want you to, another thing I want to share with you is when we inhale, if we only inhale shadow, only oxygen is getting out through the top part of our body. Our stomach, our legs, our knees, everything needs oxygen. So when you inhale deeply, you're allowing that oxygen to go all the way throughout your body. And when you exhale, you're exhaling the toxin out of your body. That's why it's so important that we take those deep breaths in. Just a little story, then I'll show you some martial and some Tai Chi. I went to have a physical done, and they asked me to sit down, take my blood pressure. I said, okay. Then the lady told me to relax. That's what she shouldn't have told me to do. I sat there and I was doing Tai Chi while I was sitting. And then she shook me and said, "Oh, you okay?" I said, "Yeah, you told me to relax." Machine couldn't even pick up anything. So I can control my blood pressure. I can control my stress. I can control the way I feel. And I surely control my balance because I can easily come up and hold my leg up without a problem. I can do the same thing on the other leg. Just get it up there and hold it. That's it. It's easy. And then with that strength in your legs, it helps you to learn how to balance yourself and not fall, because all ages we fall, but as we get older, we really fall. So we need to strengthen the lower part of our body and so that we can have balance. Now, when you get ready to do your stretching or your balancing, if you're up against a wall somewhere and you need pressure, go here first, just to keep yourself from falling. And as you get better, you'll move your hand, and you may have to go back, but that's okay. Now you can also have your foot on your toe on the floor and try it, and get a little bit higher, a little higher, a little higher. And if you need the wall, do the same thing. So this is what Tai Chi will teach you how to do. It definitely teach you how to breathe, reduce the stress, strengthen your body. And then while you're strengthening that body, reducing that stress, your mind begin to get stronger. One of the problems I had years ago is memory. Tai Chi has helped me with my memory. Now I remember all kinds of forms. I do sword, I do knives, I do everything. But those are techniques that you have to remember. And like I say, memory is an important part of our overall body health. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna show you just a little bit, a demo of Tai Chi. Then I wanna go through some of the moves of Tai Chi, okay? So basically, you start off with your feet together and you come down. Now, you wanna slightly keep bends in your knee. You come up on your left toe, you step out, toe, and then you drop your heel. Now you relax, you get your balance. Now, from here, I open up, I take my arms up. Meantime, I'm breathing, and I go down. Now, here, I'm gonna generate what I call a Tai Chi ball. Now, you won't be doing this in the start, but I just wanna show you what it looks like. You turn in your body, and it's all waist. You step out with the heel, and you what you call drive forward. And then you retrieve your ball. You turn 45 degrees. Your right foot comes to the heel of your left. You got your ball generated. Think about a beach ball. You step out with your heel, toe pointing forward, and you drive forward. You're turning your waist to the front now. Back foot is flat. Yep, you want to be solid. Okay, then you come up again, turn. Plant the weight. You're getting the weight so you can put it on that front leg. Now, a ball is, think about you at a beach and you're holding the beach ball. Right hand on top, left hand on bottom. Bring the back foot up. My left foot is at the heel of my right. Let me back up a little. Now I step out again on my heel with my toe pointing forward. You notice my waist is still at an angle. My toe is up. So as I wipe my ball, my toe begins to drop and my body begins to go straight and I stop. That's the beginning. Now, when we start off with Tai Chi, the main thing I start you doing is walking. And that's no more than your left foot out in front, slight bend in your knee, and your back leg is partially straight. Now, we're gonna walk. We're not gonna use our hands, we're just gonna walk. I say toe up on your left foot, turn it 45 degrees, plant the weight. Now, keep it, don't raise up and down, try to keep your knees bent. Now, you want to bring your right foot to the heel of your left, to here. Now, I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to step out on my right arm, outside of my right arm, on my heel, and my toe is pointing forward. Now, I drive forward by straightening my body forward. Now, I got a bend in my right, and my left leg is partially straight. We're going to do it again. Toe up on your right. Turn 45 degrees. Now my waist is going to follow my toe. I come up. Now my waist is at an angle here. Now I'm going to keep my waist here. I'm going to step out on my heel. My waist is here. As my toe drops, my waist begins to straighten and I drive forward. That is the walking that we will do. Now, walking is something we will be doing for weeks, for months, sometimes a year before we started doing the hand movement. Because I want you to learn that when you make a step, you inhale. And now you exhale. And then you make a step, inhale. And you exhale. Back up again. Okay. Toe up, you inhale. And you exhale. Inhale. Turn that foot, turn that waist, and you exhale. Now you notice how my waist is turning. I'm getting ready to be in the forward position. Now when you're in that position, you want your left toe, if it's out in front, it's going to be going straight. My waist is going straight. My right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Now, I can turn this leg out even more if I wanted to. That's because I have the experience to do it. But as we start, I have you turn it slightly, 45 degrees, bring it up, step out, and now drive forward. Now, that only means you're now turning your waist and dropping your feet, and you're driving to that gumbo. This is what we call a gumbo position. Now, as Marie said earlier, this is no more than martial art. Because when you hear, you come back and kick somebody. When you hear, you come up and kick somebody. So you're always in a martial arts stand. And the difference between Tai Chi and regular martial arts is real fast. Tai Chi is all general, no energy whatsoever. This is all you're doing, and it's just movement without stress. And they also call it meditation while moving. Now, the good thing about Tai Chi, it is constant moving all the time. So you never stop. When I go, I'm gonna continue to move my body. You notice how I'm circling my hands? I'm continually moving my body. I'm not stopping at any given time. I'm just moving. Now, keep in mind, I'm moving fast right now. If we're doing Tai Chi, if we did, let's say 16 form, there's like 10, 16, 24, that's 108 step. Just 16 step alone could take you 15 minutes. If you do 108 step, that could take you an hour and a half to complete it. So you're gonna be moving so slow. And the thing about it, when you're doing Tai Chi correctly, you're not thinking about anything outside of Tai Chi, but Tai Chi. And this is an opportunity to just reduce that stress. Because when you got your body moving slowly, and you enjoy the movement, and you can feel every movement of your body. You step out, and you can feel your body moving. You can feel the energy. And what I like about Tai Chi, when you have a group doing Tai Chi together, you can all feel each other's energy. If you're all together in sync, it's a beautiful thing because you just feel everyone's energy out there while you're doing Tai Chi. Okay? So what I'm going to do now, ladies, I'm going to do 16 step, just so you'll see, okay, how it looks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my waist this way to start off, okay? And I'm going to start with 16 step. Here we go. We may not finish it all, but just give you an idea of what Tai Chi, hold on 1 second. Let's give you an idea of what Tai Chi looks like when it's done. And we'll gently touch your ball. We'll be facing the camera again. And push. Wipe. Retreat. And push. Sunrise. Keep rotating to the mountain. Sunrise. Sunset. Begin. And around. Right. Now, and what I just did, I done broke somebody's arm, I done hit them in the throat, I done crushed their chest, and I done threw them all over the place. That's what Tai Chi is. Even though you saw me doing it in motion, it's martial arts. It's everything that they do, we just do it without stress. We don't move hard. If you notice, every move is nice and gentle. So if you're having problems with your bones or your muscles, you're not stressing. You're just going out there, just letting it flow. All natural. Just letting your hands flow, all natural. Tai Chi ball, like you're at the beach. One hand on top, another hand on the bottom. And when you step out, you're just wiping away. That's it. That's all you're doing. That is Tai Chi. Now, if you really focus and do Tai Chi on a regular basis, like we breathe on a regular basis, it will help you so much. I'm a veteran, and I had a lot of medical issues, PTSD and everything else, Vietnam vet, and I started to do Tai Chi, and it really helped me to focus, to get my mind straight, just to be able to go and do the things. I'm 72 years old, and I do whatever I want to do. I don't have no limitations, except sometimes my knee swell up, but that's a different thing. But I just have fun with it. And the most important part is when I teach, especially, I have an 84-year-old lady right now at YMCA, and she is now able, when she started, she couldn't do this without falling, or she needs a chair. Now she's there, she's up here. She's not far, but she's up here, 84 years old. And so it makes me feel good when I can see that I know that Tai Chi helps all of us. And all you need to do is try it, dedicate some time to it. Even if you're at home, you can sit in your chair, you can be on your couch while you're watching TV, breathe. Just breathe in, just fill up your lungs, fill them up. And then let all that exit toxin just go all the way out. Get the oxygen throughout your whole body. And every time you take that breath in, you're gonna feel your body relaxing even more. Another deep breath in, that body relaxes even more. And keep in mind, this is meditation without stress. Movement without stress. You don't have to be worried about the next move or this move. And you have to realize that there are people going to learn this quicker than anyone else, but this is your journey. This is your pace. If you take you 2 years to learn how to walk, that's okay. Long as you're enjoying it and you're building up that energy and you're learning how to balance yourself without falling, you have no problem. So Tai Chi is working at your pace. And I have the patience of, who they have, a lion, a tiger, one of them have a lot of patience. I have the patience of whichever animal that is. And I will work with you until you started feeling that confidence. And I can see you breathing in and that stomach expanding, then I'll take you to another step. Maybe we do one step at a time. It may take us 6 months to get to another step. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. Okay?
Very nice.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Robert. That was great. We really appreciate you sharing your passion and expertise. And we will get started now with the yoga portion. Maureen, again, Kaelblein, I hope I'm saying that correctly, has been practicing yoga for 15 years. After 2 back surgeries, yoga proved to be a great way to ease her back pain. When she was about to turn 50, she gifted herself with a yoga teacher training. For the last 2 years, Maureen has been leading weekly yoga classes at Capitol Health for our employees and also teaches yoga for cancer patients. Maureen also works at a local elementary school, and yoga provides the perfect stress relief after a busy day with children. Thanks very much, Maureen.
Hi. I just wanted to say a couple things about yoga. A lot of what Robert just said about Tai Chi is very similar to yoga. I always begin with a meditation and some pranayama breathing, which is, there are different styles of breath. The one, my go-to that I use more often than any other is called a box breath. So you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and wait for 4. So I do a lot of that, so that's similar to Tai Chi. I also call yoga a moving meditation because yoga actually means the union between breath and movement. I do a lot of stretching. I currently teach at least 3 or 4 classes a week. I have a pinched nerve in my neck, I have a pinched nerve in my lower back, and I have 4 herniated discs. And the reason why I'm still moving around as well as I am is because of yoga. So if you've been injured or you've had some issues, yoga is exactly what you make it. I think Tai Chi is similar too, that you slowly build up your practice, and you don't ever have to do headstands, handstands, or crazy poses. You just want to connect the breath and the movement. So we'll begin. We're going to start with the body scan. So just to bring ourselves into our space, into our hearts, I like to calm and start. So gently close your eyes, whether you're sitting or standing. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And we'll begin, just return to your natural breath. We're going to begin by relaxing the toes and relaxing the soles of our feet, relaxing our ankles, relaxing our calves, relaxing our shins, relaxing our knees, relaxing our hamstrings, relaxing our thighs, relaxing the lower belly and the lower back, relaxing the chest, relaxing the upper back, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the tops of our arms, relaxing our elbows, relaxing our forearms, wrists, relaxing the palm of your hand, your fingers and your thumbs, and just let them rest either in your lap or by your side. Relaxing the throat, relaxing the back of the neck, relaxing the muscles in the face, and gently opening, keeping our jaw open just a little bit, pushing our tongue to the bottom of our mouth so that we're not clenching our teeth. And relaxing the crown of the head. And now imagine a beautiful white light that comes in through the top of your head, and it comes down to the center of your forehead, which is where your third eye chakra is. And it massages that third eye chakra. Now we're going to pull that breath down just a little bit further into the base of the throat to massage the third chakra. We'll bring it down further into the heart, massaging the heart chakra. And we'll pull it just above the belly button, and we'll massage the solar plexus chakra. And then just below the belly button, we'll massage the sacral chakra, and then down to the base of the spine where we'll massage our root chakra. We're going to continue to pull that beautiful white light down through the soles of our feet and into Mother Earth, down into the center to the core of Mother Earth, where we'll create an anchor and pull like a straw that beautiful white light back up through our feet, through our bodies, and out through the crown of our head. You can gently blink open your eyes. We'll begin by doing a little bit of stretching. So we're going to bring the chin down to the chest, and we're going to rotate in a clockwise motion, inhaling as we come forward and exhaling as we go back. Nice, slow, deliberate motion. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, we'll rotate in a counterclockwise motion. Inhaling as the chin comes forward and exhaling as the chin goes back. And the next time the chin comes to the center, we'll just raise our gaze. We're going to take our right hand to the left side of our head, gently pressing our right ear down towards that right shoulder, feeling a nice stretch in the neck on the left side. To deepen the stretch, we can bring our left arm out, pointing our fingers up towards the ceiling, creating a deeper stretch. Remembering to breathe. And we'll release the right hand, and we'll take the left hand onto the right side of our head, pressing our left ear down towards our left shoulder, and bringing our right arm out to the side, pointing our fingers up towards the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch in the neck. And we'll come back to center, placing our hands onto our knees. We're going to take our right hand onto our left knee. We're going to bring our left hand behind us like a kickstand and gently twist over towards the left shoulder, and our gaze will follow. Breathe. And we'll come back to center, bringing the left hand onto the right knee, bringing the right hand behind us, twisting over towards the right shoulder, and our gaze follows. We'll come back to center, placing our left hand down on the mat, reaching our right arm up towards the ceiling, and then bringing our right arm over towards the left side of the mat, keeping our right hip firmly pressed into the mat. And we'll come back to neutral, placing the right hand on the mat, reaching the left arm over towards the right side, keeping that left hip firmly pressed into the mat. Back to neutral. And we're going to come into what's called a child's pose. So we're going to bring our knees nice and wide on the mat, bringing our big toes together. So we're going to sit our hips down towards our ankles, reaching our arms out in front, bending our elbows, and maybe bringing our forehead down onto the mat. We'll come up into a tabletop position. So our hands are firmly pressed right underneath our shoulders. Our knees are hip distance apart. We're pressing the tops of our feet down into the mat. So from here, we're going to inhale, curling the spine up towards the ceiling, creating a cat-like back. And then we'll exhale, opening up through the chest and bringing the chin forward. Inhale, spine towards the ceiling. Exhale, flatten the back, opening up through the chest and bringing the chin forward. Inhale, spine to the ceiling. Exhale, flatten the back, opening up through the chest and bringing the chin forward. We'll come back to a neutral back, neutral table. And we're going to take our right hand underneath our left elbow and come down onto our right shoulder and the right side of our head. Feeling a nice stretch in the right shoulder. And we'll come back into a table, taking our left hand underneath our right elbow and coming down on the left side of our head and our left shoulder. And we'll come back into a table. We're going to reach our right arm out in front like we're going to shake hands with someone, and we're going to flex our left foot back, creating balance, engaging the core, keeping the back nice and flat, and breathing. And we'll bring our right hand and our left knee back down on the mat, reaching the left arm out in front, flexing the right foot back, and engaging that core. And we'll bring our left hand back on our right knee. We're going to roll our toes under and press ourselves back into a downward facing dog. The first downward facing dog we do, our knees can be bent. You can walk your dog by bending one knee, straightening the other. We're reaching our hips up towards the ceiling, our heads directly in between the interior of our elbows. Our ankles are reaching down towards the mat. And we're breathing. And we'll walk our hands back towards our toes and slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Okay. And we'll come to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, bringing our hands down towards the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, releasing our hands back down towards the mat. And then we'll inhale, arms wide, reaching them up towards the ceiling. Hands to the heart center and down by your sides. Do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, releasing our hands down towards the mat. And then we'll inhale, arms wide, reaching them up towards the ceiling. Hands to the heart center and down by our sides. So from here, we're going to step the left foot back, staying on the ball of the left toes. And reaching our arms up towards the ceiling, keeping our shoulders down away from our ears for what is called high lunge. Remembering to breathe. And then we're going to rotate our left foot parallel to the small edge of the mat, reaching our arms out shoulder height. Our right hand's in front, our gaze is over our fingers for warrior two. Here we're engaging the core, elongating the spine, really reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and reaching in opposite directions with our hands. This is warrior two. And we'll take our left hand down to our left thigh. We're going to flip our right palm open, and we're going to reverse our warrior. And we'll come back into warrior two. We're going to bring our right elbow to our right thigh, lifting our left arm up towards the top of the mat for exalted warrior. And we'll come back into warrior two. We're going to straighten our right leg. We're going to hinge forward, bringing our right hand to the interior of our right ankle and lifting our left arm up towards the ceiling for triangle pose. And we'll come back into warrior two. Bringing our hands down by our sides. We're going to step our left foot half the distance to the right, and we'll slowly roll down towards our right knee for pyramid pose. We'll slowly roll up and step our left foot next to our right. We're going to repeat that on the opposite side. So we'll step our right toes back, staying on the ball of our right toes, and reaching our arms up towards the ceiling for high lunge. And if you feel inclined to create a back bend in this position, you can, ever so gently, reaching your back open just a little bit, opening up through the chest. And we'll rotate our right toes parallel to the small edge of the mat, reaching our left arm out in front, both shoulder arms pushing towards the opposite wall, engaging the core and reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And we'll bring our right hand down to our right thigh, flipping our left palm open, we'll reverse our warrior. And we'll come back into warrior two, bringing our left elbow to our left thigh, reaching our right arm up towards the top of the mat for exalted warrior. And then we'll come back into warrior two, straightening the left leg, hinging forward, bringing the left hand down to the interior of the left ankle, and reaching our right arm up towards the ceiling for triangle pose. We'll come back to warrior two, bringing our hands back by our sides, stepping our right foot half the distance to the left. Our chest and our hips are facing the front of the mat as we slowly roll down towards that right knee, left knee for pyramid pose. Slowly roll up and step our right foot next to our left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling our hands down to the mat and stepping ourselves back into a plank. And from here, we'll come down knees, belly, chest, and then come up onto our elbows, opening up through our chest for baby cobra. From here, we'll place our hands right by our shoulders and we'll press ourselves back into a table. We're going to bring our right knee to the top of the mat, bringing our right toes off towards the left side. And we can stay here on our hands, or we can come down onto our elbows for pigeon pose. Feeling a nice stretch in the hip and breathing. And then use both of our hands to push ourselves back into a plank. And we'll just bring the left knee in front, bringing the left toes off to the right side. And we can either stay here on our hands or come down onto our elbows for pigeon pose. And we'll come back into a table. We're going to place our left hand in the center of the mat and the left knee in the center of the mat. And with our left foot, we're going to create a kickstand. And we're going to reach our right arm up towards the ceiling and float our right leg for side plank. And we'll come back into a table, bringing our right hand and our right knee in the center of the mat, straightening our left leg, reaching our left arm up towards the ceiling and floating our left foot. We'll come back into a table. We'll roll over onto our backs. Bending our knees, walking our ankles as close to our sits bones as we can, and gently using our hands to help press ourselves up into a bridge pose. And slowly lower back down. Walking our feet maybe just a little bit closer and pressing ourselves up into a bridge pose. And slowly lower back down. Taking our right foot on top of our left thigh, pressing our right knee away from our right hip, and feeling a nice stretch in the hip flexor. And we'll place the right foot back down onto the mat, bring the left foot on top, and pressing the left knee away from that left hip, feeling a nice stretch in the hip. And placing both of our feet back down on the mat, we'll step our feet nice and wide, letting our hands rest by our sides, and gently closing our eyes for Shavasana. At the end of every yoga class, we go into this pose, which is called Shavasana. And it's when our muscle memory begins to remember all of the motions that we did, and it integrates all of the union of the breath and the movement into the body. So we always rest at the end. And when you're ready, Roll over onto your left side and use your right hand to press yourself up into a seated position. Thank you for joining me today for yoga class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be happy to answer any questions if anybody has any questions.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My mute went back on.
Yes.
Can you hear me here? Can you hear
Yes,
me
we
now?
can. Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm so sorry. You must have missed my, you must have missed my last words here. Yeah, so we're gonna be asking questions. I apologize, but I just wanted to direct people in the chat box to the evaluation survey. If you can complete that before you leave tonight, I'm gonna linger around for an extra 10 minutes so you can complete that. That would be great because we like to get suggestions from the recommendations that you might have. You could put in the evaluation, and we also have the recording link. If you want to watch the video afterward, you can. It'll be posted in probably like 3 to 5 days. Sorry about that. I guess I thought I turned my mute off. And so questions. How do you avoid feeling lightheaded when doing breathing exercises?
Yes, what I do is I kind of just like to start off and sit down and breathe. Now, don't stand up because we don't want you to get lightheaded and fall. So the first thing you want to do is kind of sit with your back against your chair, feet flat, hands on your knees, and just first relax your body. Get your body in a real nice relaxed state. Then what you want to do is just close your eyes, and you don't have to take a deep inhale breath. Take a short one and then let it out. You don't want to start off with trying to do too much inhaling because that's what gets you dizzy. So take a short inhale and let it out. Another one and let it out. And keep doing that, and then you'll find yourself able to take a deeper breath in. That will definitely help you.
Okay, we actually got several more questions. How many times a week should you do yoga?
That is it's a person by person basis. I would think, certainly I would recommend every day because we need to stretch our bodies, and it's good to have a daily practice, but as often as you can commit to, just do it.
The next question is the mat more for non-slipping of feet than cushioning. Is it okay to use a thicker mat?
Yes, you can use a thicker mat, whatever's most comfortable for your body. So if you want a thicker mat, absolutely use a thicker mat. I actually have a thicker mat than this at home. And it is intended for you not to slip, yes.
And then how much space do you ideally need for the Tai Chi?
You really don't need a lot of space. You just think about your family room or your kitchen. You just need let's say about 4 or 5 feet that you can walk back and walk forward. And that's all you want to do to start off, is just kind of walk a little bit, get into your Tai Chi walking, get your stance. And you can make 4 or 5 steps one way, 4 or 5 steps back until you started getting comfortable in your stance. So you don't need a lot of room.
Okay. Will you be emailing us the recording? So I put the recording link in the chat box. You can write that down, and the recording, like I said, should be posted within 3 to 5 days. How long should each yoga session last?
They're usually about 45 minutes to an hour, and that would include the meditation and breathing in the beginning and 5 to 6 minutes of Shavasana at the end.
You mentioned that at the Y you have Tai Chi. You mentioned it says why. I'm sorry, the question's on. You mentioned the Y. Do you have the Y? Do you have Tai Chi and yoga classes there at the Wellness Center?
I do have Y. I do have Tai Chi there. That's on Tuesdays and Fridays. Yes.
At the Y.
At the Y.
At the Y. Okay.
Well, we currently don't have community classes of Tai Chi. Right now we have them specifically for our employees, and then separate classes for our cancer patients. but we are working on possibly opening up. It would be Zoom Tai Chi because the space that we're in right now, the three of us, is our workout studio, and we can only have 6 participants in it. So stay tuned. We're gonna try to pull together a Tai Chi class that's open for our community.
Are sessions geared to age groups or ability levels?
It's Tai Chi or yoga?
Just general. So yeah, maybe you both would like to say a word to that.
I would say anybody can do any kind of yoga. I wouldn't need to be age group. I have all different levels of ability in my classes.
And I would say the same for Tai Chi. We have kids that are 10, 11, 12, 15, 20, so it's whatever age they are, they can do Tai Chi. Because they do martial arts at their young age. So if they do martial arts, I've seen kids out there 3 years old out there doing martial arts. So if they can do martial arts, they can do Tai Chi. Their extension span is a lot different.
Can
Okay.
you have them together?
But
Can you have them together,
Oh, yeah.
younger and older people?
you can, but it's better to separate them because the young kids kind of run around a lot and
Yeah.
all over the place. So it's better to have them, you know.
Are classes part of the Capital Healthy Living program?
There are classes that are part of the Capital Healthy Living. Right now, we have 2 classes a week that are on 2 different levels of exercise with weights, doing balance work, strengthening. We are talking about, we will be adding additional classes as that program continues to grow. We will add more classes, and we probably will add more variety. The answer is no, we don't have these 2 modalities right now, but in the future we may.
And then some comments. You are all an inspiration to remember that you're never too old to start a new routine. Thank you. This was fun, informative, and relaxing. And then let's see the next one. Thanks for both demonstrations. Help me to think about what I'm missing from my exercising. You both were inspiring.
Thank you.
And then another thank you. And I think that's all the questions that we have.
Can I say one thing? That, you know, when someone had asked Maureen, like, how often should I do yoga, or how often should I do Tai Chi or any kind of exercise? And I wish that people would be more selfish, they may use the word, but to do things for themselves, to find that time during the day, whether it's 20 minutes or it's an hour, to find something that you do that does something good for your body. And these are 2 really great modalities to help with stress, to help with flexibility, to help with balance, to help with strength. But there are a lot of different things that you can do, and we hope that every day you find something that you do for your own self every day.
Self-care is important.
That's
Not
right.
selfish.
And then you're better
Right.
for the people around you as well. So,
Exactly.
I think that is it for the questions. So we will close tonight. Again, I'm going to hang around for a little bit. If you can kindly fill out those evaluations, I would really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more programs coming up. I know next week we have a stroke program and a proper nutrition and exercise class for people over 60. And I think the following week we have a Build Better Bones class, also geared more, to seniors or over 60. So check out our website and sign up for some future classes. And again, thank you to our speakers tonight. We appreciate the time you took, and job well done.